suitable shadow, Venerable Dr. Senior, the most suitable shadow, Venerable Dr. Senior, is an internationally reputed scholar in Myanmar. He initiated his academic career with Dhamacharya degree in 1961 and continued it until he received 4 honorary doctorates and 2 D.Litts, namely Doctor of Literature, University of Myanmar, 2003, Doctor of Literature, Buddhist and Pali University in Sri Lanka, 2019, Doctor of Philosophy, Mahachula Lanka Raja University in Bangkok, Thailand, 2005, Doctor of Philosophy, Mahamakut Buddhist University, Thailand, 2008, Doctor of Philosophy, Navanalanda University, India, 2008, Doctor of Philosophy, Panyasastra University, Cambodia, 2015. Since the most Sitagu Sayago Venerable Dr. Senior is a well-recognized learned monk in Myanmar, the following highest honorary titles given to a most learned senior monk were conferred upon him by the Myanmar government. The titles of Abhidhaja Maharaktha Guru in 2016, Abhidhaja Agamaha Saddhamma Yotika 2019, Agamaha Pandita 1997, Mahadhammagatika Bahujana Hitadara 1993, Agamaha Saddhamma Yotika Dhaja and Agamaha Gandha Vajaka Pandita. The most Sitagu Shadow Venerable Dr. Senior is immensely serving Myanmar, bearing high-level positions such as the spiritual advisor of the state Ovadacharya, the 16th Sangha-Raja of Swaji Nikaya Buddhist Order, the former of Sitagu International Buddhist Missionary, founder of Sitagu International Buddhist Missionary Association, the Chancellor of Sitagu International Buddhist Academies, the Chairman of the Board of Directors of Theravada Dhamma Society of America, and the Emeritus Visiting Professor of International Theravada Buddhist Missionary University in Myanmar. Published books and articles. Versed in the 2 major canonical languages, Pali and Sanskrit, and capable of accessing scholarly research publications in English, the most Sitagu Shadow Venerable Dr. Asinyanis is obviously a successful and prolific Buddhist writer. Up to date, he has published 7 scholarly books and over 70 research papers. Some of books are The Great Occasion of the Buddha, Sangiti, a perspective and their impacts, the Mangala Sutta, the Discourse on Blessings, the Buddha and his Noble Path, the Beauty of Buddhism, and Introduction to Theravada Sasana, an academic Satipatthana, Evolution of the Stupas in Myanmar, 1st century to the 19th century AD, a short biography of the Venerable Lady Sayadaw, research and compilation, the first discourse of the Buddha, Essence in Life. There are several other books both in English and Myanmar languages as well. His selected research papers are Peace, Harmony and Coexistence, a paper delivered at the United Nations Assembly in USA. Sanchi, the hub of Buddhist cultural heritage, a paper submitted to the General Council of Sanchi, University of Buddhist Indic Studies. Power of Mind for World Peace, a paper submitted to the Interfaith Dialogue. The religious roots of social harmony, organized by University of KELANIYA, USA. Religion for Peace, a paper submitted to the seminar organized in Vienna, Austria. 10 types of noble message of the Lord Buddha, a paper submitted to the UN on the occasion of UN Vesak Day. Universal Spirit for Peace and Harmony, a paper submitted to at the 11th United Nations Day of Vesak celebration in Vietnam. Preservation, protection and promotion of Buddhist cultural heritage, a paper submitted to the conference organized in Lumbini, Nepal. Buddhist and its relevance to the world situation, a paper submitted to the conference organized in Bagan, Myanmar. Religions for Peace and Freedom from Fear, a paper submitted to the World Alliance of Religions for Peace, Seoul, South Korea. These scholarly contributions gained international recognition. Contribution to institutional development. Sitago International Buddhist Academy. The most Sitago Shago Venerable Dr. Sinyanisara has created a brand name for his academic and social service networks. Hence, he is known as Sitago Shayago. Since 1992, the most venerable Dr. Sitago Shayago has founded 7 Sitago International Buddhist academies all over the Myanmar. All these academies have bilateral agreements as well as teacher and student exchange programs with the other Buddhist universities inside and outside the country. Well-established Buddhist academies. In 1996, Sitago International Buddhist Academy Sagai. 2007, Sitago International Buddhist Academy Yangon. 2009, Sitago International Buddhist Academy Mandalay. 2016, Sitago Ketumate Buddhist Academy Taungbo. 2016, Sitago Buddhist Academy Tangya. Sitago International Missionary Association, SIMA. Under the supervision, guidance and advice of Sitago Shayago, the Sitago International Missionary Association was founded in 1980 at Saddhamma Sitago Monastery in Sagaing Hills. Since then, SIMA has established 7 Sitago International Buddhist academies all over Myanmar. 1,500 Myanmar and international monks, nuns and laymen have graduated with the full scholarship of SIMA, fully funded by Sitago Shayago. More than 80 PhD holders, more than 100 MA holders, and thousands of BA graduates have graduated from England, India, Myanmar, Sri Lanka, Thailand and the USA. Many of them are working for and teaching Buddhism and other subjects in universities and monasteries in Myanmar as well as abroad. The Sitago Buddhist Academy in Myanmar has granted a full scholarship program to international students from 9 countries. Sitago International Buddhist Monasteries and Buddhist Teaching Centers are well developed in Australia, Russia, Uganda and United Kingdom, the USA and Myanmar. Since 1982, Sitago Shayago has traveled to more than 50 countries for Buddhist teaching and missionary works by attending and giving speeches in international Buddhist conferences and interfaith dialogues. Sitago Shayago has especially taken part in peace, interfaith dialogues in Iran, Israel, Russia, South Korea, United Nations and Myanmar. The two academies under construction, Sitago International Buddhist Academy, Aunalan, Sitago International Buddhist Academy in Kinvi. Contribution to International Buddhist Academy and global recognition. Sitago full scholarship program. Since 1996, Sitago Siaro has continuously provided the full scholarship to 80 months for PhD degree and 100 months for master's degree to study in the various universities in the countries such as India, Sri Lanka, Thailand, UK, USA, etc. More than 1,000 Buddhist monks, nuns and laymen have graduated with the BA degree in Buddhist studies in Myanmar. All graduated monks are now working or teaching in the universities in Myanmar as well as abroad. Promotion and propagation of Buddhism abroad. Since 1982, Sitago Siaro has started international Buddhist missionary journeys to the countries like West England, Germany, France, Canada and America to learn English and teach Buddhism. In 1983, Sitago Siaro lived in Nashville, USA for 6 months. During his stay, he studied advanced courses in English and conducted Buddhist teachings in many schools, colleges and universities. From 1989 to 1992, he delivered on the service of Eastern Religion at Vanderbilt University, USA, and conducted Buddhist teaching at the Donelson Christian Academy and Tennessee University, USA. Sitago Siaro has well established the following monasteries and Buddhist learning centers in the following countries. In 1996, Sitago Buddhist Buddha Vihara in Austin, Texas. In 2006, Sitago Dhamma Vihara in Minnesota. In 2011, Sitago Dhamma Vihara in Florida. In 2016, Myanmar Theravada Buddhist Center was founded in Moscow, Russia. In 2017, Sitago Siaro founded to develop the Uganda Buddhist Center. In 2019, Sitago Siaro supported the Bodhi Tree Forest Monastery and Vipassana Center in Australia. Sitago Siaro is one of the founding members of the International Buddhist Confederation, New Delhi, India in 2013. Sitago International Vipassana Academy. The first Sitago Vipassana Academy was founded at Sagai Hills in 2007. The second Sitago Vipassana Center was founded in Taungo in 2011. Sitago Siaro has lectured Visuddhibhagya, the path of purification, meditation courses to 200 monks who are PhD and MA degree holders and teachers of Dhamma in Buddhist academies. Contribution to PGI-TBS of the University of KELANIYA. It is remarkable to mention that it has been 2 decades since Sitago Siaro has persistently chosen students to send them for their further pursuit of studies at PGI-TBS of the University of KELANIYA, Sri Lanka. Most of them were sent under his own scholarship programs. At present, more than 300 Myanmar students are studying at the PGI-PBS in different capacities such as PhDs, MPhils, MAs and postgraduate certificate courses, etc. The majority student population of PGI-PB is also from Myanmar. It is more significant to note that Venerable Senior Professor in Dhamma visited 5 Sitagu International Buddhist Academies in Myanmar in 2022 at the invitation of Venerable Sitagu Sayadaw and a memorandum of understanding between Sitagu International Buddhist Academy and the BDIPBS in Sri Lanka was signed. Two scholars agreed upon many issues to collaborate and strengthen between the two countries, particularly for the betterment of the two educational institutes. Contribution to the social development. Sitagu Sayadaw has contributed his Dhamma knowledge to the people of Myanmar throughout his life. He preserved, restored, renovated, established, donated and funded many pagodas, stupas and Buddha images in Myanmar and abroad, such as Australia, India, Nepal, Russia and the United States of America for many Buddhists to study cultural heritage of Buddhism. Moreover, he has participated in many international peace programs too. Sitagu Water Donation Project. In 1981, the Sitagu Water Donation Project was launched by Sitagu Sayadaw. Through the project, more than 26,000 monks, nuns, novices and lay students residing in more than 1,500 monasteries and nunneries around Sagai Hills receive the water supply daily for free of charge. Sitagu Sekudan Hospitals and Sitagu Ayudan Hospitals. Sitagu Sayadaw started the first Sitagu Sekudan and Ayudan Hospital in Sagai in 1987. Within 35 years, Sitagu Sayadaw has founded 45 Sekudan hospitals around Myanmar and provided eye treatments to more than 450,000 eye patients without any charges. Over more than 20 years, Sitagu Sayadaw has guided, led and contributed to the monastic education in Sagai. Aumao Monastic Education School with over 3,000 students from primary to matriculation. Tanglin Dhammadeepa Monastic School with over 600 students from primary to matriculation. And Taungo Scholarship Program for 250 students every year except during the COVID-19 pandemic period. In 2008, when Myanmar was seriously hit by Cyclone Nagis, Venerable Sitagu Sayadaw also distributed food, drinking water, clothes and funds for more than $6 million to rebuild their houses to victims of the cyclone. Over the past many years, on his every birthday, Venerable Sitagu Sayadaw has donated rice and cooking oils, etc. to the monks and nuns. In 2020, during the lockdown of the COVID-19 pandemic, he donated food, oil, etc. for the monks and nuns in Myanmar, especially in Sagai, Yangon, Mandalay, Taungo and Tanglin. The most Sitagu Sayadaw Venerable, the Dr. Jnaneshwara, will serve for the development of Buddhist academia as well as contribute to the people's welfare. In recognition of the most Sitagu Sayadaw Venerable Dr. Jnaneshwara's incomparable and unprecedented service to PDIPBS of the University of KELANIYA, compassionate service to the society and his tremendous service towards upliftment of Buddhist academia globally, the Board of Management of PDIPBS and its meeting held on 4th October 2023 unanimously decided to propose conferring the honorary degree on the most Sitaku Sayago Venerable Dr. Asim Nyaris.
You speak too much for me.
To Venerable who has been presented to me by the host of the Institute of Pali and Buddhist Studies.
Venerable Chancellor, I have the honor to seek your permission to allow Most Venerable Dr. Sitaku Sayago to address the congregation.
Yes. Good morning. My dear brothers and sisters, great Chancellor, Rector, Professor, and teachers, ladies and gentlemen, I take this great opportunity to deliver my heartily message in this great convocation in the hall, Bandaranayake Memorial Hall, of the dead dignity. Long-lasting friendship between Myanmar and Sri Lanka. On this significant occasion of the general convocation organized by Postgraduate Institute of Pali and Buddhist Study, the University of, I would like to read according to the Pali language, University of KELANIYA, Sri Lanka. I would like to extend my warm congratulations to all those present here in this Bandaranayake Memorial Hall. I consider myself quite a privilege to have the opportunity to address at this graduation ceremony, especially at the moment when I am being bestowed with the degree of doctorate in literature. I am truly honored to have been given this award by one of the most prestigious universities of this nation. At the same time, when the Senate of the university decided to confer this great title onto me, I recall that the renowned scholar from Sri Lanka, from this university, had recently traveled to Myanmar to accept outstanding title of Eka Mahabandita and Eka Maha Gandha Vachaka Pandita. The most venerable Kutut Pidi Vyahula, former director of Postgraduate Institute of Pali and Buddhist Study, University of KELANIYA, was awarded the great title of Eka Mahabandita by the Myanmar government, religious ministry in 2020. In 2021, most venerable Professor Kulupidi Mahinda Sangarakita, the current Chancellor of KELANIYA University, was conferred with the honor of Eka Mahabandita. Furthermore, the title of Eka Maha Gandha Vachaka Pandita was bestowed upon the venerable Professor Mida Wachi Dhamma Jodi, the current director of Postgraduate Institute of Pali and Buddhist Study, University of KELANIYA, in 2020. These HA make our existing friendship stronger and stronger, more intellectually orientated. It is true that Sri Lanka and Myanmar have historically shared religious relations since ancient times. Let me little highlight some significant point in ancient times. Sri Lanka, a Buddhist country, is one of the countries with which Myanmar has enjoyed cordial relationship since 11th century AD, at the time of a Bagan dynasty. Of those countries with which Myanmar has established a relationship, Sri Lanka and Myanmar stand as the earliest history. Most venerable ladies and gentlemen, my dear brothers and sisters, according to the historical record, political, religious relations between Sri Lanka and Myanmar have started since the reign of King Anuruddha, King Aniruddha Deva, which was recorded in the book of Sri Lanka history named Chula Wangsa. The chronicle stated that the king began sending military troops to Sri Lanka at the request of the king of Sri Lanka to put down the rebellion, at the request of King Sri Lanka to the put down of rebellion in 11th century AD. The book also stated that the king began dispatched jewels to this counterpart. According to the historical book of Myanmar, Sri Lanka King Vijayabahu the first, Dadusena and Siri Sangha Bodhi were contemporary of the king Anuruddha of Myanmar. In connection with the bilateral religious relation, Chula Wansa, Sri Lanka Chronicle state that the king Anorata sent Myanmar monk to Sri Lanka, where the Buddha Sasana saw decline. When this happened, the Buddha Sasana again flourished in Sri Lanka. To all the gratitude of the king Anorata of the Myanmar, his counterpart Sri Lanka king gave him the Buddha's secret, Buddha's tooth relic secret, tooth relic historical book of the both sides clearly report these mutual exchange. The four Mogura built by the king Anorata, established with the Buddha's tooth relics, which he received from Sri Lanka, be seen in the began up to now. In the 18 AD, Uttara Jiva, Thera of the Myanmar, followed by a number of monks, went to Sri Lanka. One of the novices, whose native was a Sabda village of the Pathe, God ordained in Sri Lanka, learned three Pitaka there. After learning the Pitaka, he lived many years in Sri Lanka. When Sabda Thera was learning the Pitaka, the Buddha Sasana was flourishing in Sri Lanka at the time of King Brahma Bahu. When Sabda Thera returned to Myanmar, he was followed by four Sri Lanka monks. Names to Sri Lanka monk, name Sivali, Damalinda, Ananda Yahula, to learn Buddhist scripture in Myanmar. These Sri Lanka monks returned to their country, returned to Sri Lanka after their mission was accomplished. There are more salient points that we should not forget in mentioning the religious link between our two countries. Monks from Sri Lanka came to the Amarapura to get reordained during the reign of the King Badon, founder of Amarapura. When they returned home, they established Amarapura Buddhist Nikaya in Sri Lanka. Since then, Amarapura Buddhist sect has existed in Sri Lanka up to now. Similarly, Sri Lanka man came to the Ramenya state, Hansawadi, Pegu, got reordained at the Kalyani Ordination Hall. Ramenya Buddhist sect has also existed in Sri Lanka up to now. When the Buddha Sasanas saw a decline in Ramenya state, Myanmar monk from Ramenya sect went to the Sri Lanka and got reordained at the Kalyani River Ordination Hall, with the Sri Lanka monks acting as a preceptor. When back home to Myanmar, the Myanmar monk built Kalyani Ordination Hall at Hansawadi, Pegu. It can be seen in harnessed and hand-swayed by Hansawadi in Pegu today. What I have mentioned Here is only selected important facts that show friendly relationship between the kings and monks of our two countries. Just in the brief facts extracted from some historical record. Rector, Chancellor, Professor, Lecturer, ladies and gentlemen, my dear brothers and sisters, finally, I wish to express my belief that monks and people of our two countries, while maintaining the fine tradition of the friendly relation, will work in political and religious sector as long as the world and the Buddha Sasana exists in the future. May all of you be peaceful and tranquility as the shining moon. Thank you all.
La